So my name is Caitlin Fisher, and I designed a house in Durant, Barbados. And I included some of these pictures to just like give you a basic idea of like what it's going to look like. This was a greenhouse that they already had built there, and I was trying to base like my drawings off of that house, but it didn't quite turn out so well, so I put the picture there. Right there is where the site is, and that's a picture of the coast, and figured you'd probably want that since the house is going to be right there on the coast. Oh, and La Casa de los Pescadores translates to the House of the Fishers. And table of contents, nothing really to say there. Okay, so this house is constructed on a Browns field, and it's about a 20-minute bicycle ride away from the University of West Indies. And along with an amazing view of the Atlantic Ocean, the house comes fully equipped with a LEED Gold rating and all the aspects that go in to receive that rating. Those aspects include water efficiency, site choice, energy efficiency, and material choice. Of those four categories, the largest emphasis for this house was on energy efficiency, and that was basically made up of the solar panels and the wind turbine that I included with the site plan. And those should be able to provide the house with 100% energy, so it'd be completely off the grid electricity-wise. And this house would be made out of 2 shipping containers. Okay. As I previously said, the site choice was a Browns field. This is an example of like what it would look like on the coast of Durant, Barbados. And I chose this because it's prime for vegetation, wind, and solar energy. And by having the ability to grow food and stuff like that, you don't have to go to the market every single day to buy groceries, and you have your own garden in the backyard. And there will also be minimal outside lights, and when there is outside lights, they'll be pointed directly at the ground, so they're not disturbing the outside habitat and animals. And for the stormwater runoff control, I put in a rainwater catch system on the roof of the building. And for energy, like I said before, I put in a solar panel, a 1.2 kilowatt solar panel. It's the same type of solar panel that they have for the school here. And I also put in a wind turbine, and that would be located at the very end of the property, which you'll see in a couple slides. And during the process, I'll have a LEED certified architect and commissioner, so then I'll be able to get some of the points that way. And also the person who eventually moves into the house will be able to actively commission the house through the control panel and control devices on all the systems. And the house will be fully equipped with all Energy Star appliances, so I get those points too. Like I said before, the house will have a rain catch system, but on top of that there will also be a RainWise sprinkler system. And a RainWise sprinkler system senses the amount of moisture in the ground to tell the sprinkler system whether or not it needs to turn on, so there's no waste produced. And there will also be low flow toilets and faucet aerators. Okay. For the indoor environmental quality, there will be IAQ management of the HVAC system going into the house. The system will provide outdoor air monitoring, increase in ventilation, indoor chemical and pollutant control, and design and controllability thermal comfort through the control panel in the house. All materials, including adhesives, sealants, coatings, paints, and flooring systems, will have a low VAC emissions. For lighting, the westward-facing side of the wall will be entirely made up of windows, so that will provide at least 75% of the rooms with daylight. And for the times in which a switch does need to be flipped for lights, there will be energy-saving light bulbs, the LED light bulbs. And this is my ROI calculation for the 1.2 kilowatt solar panel. And so I basically found out that if you wanted to install it yourself, the ROI would be about 19 years. And if you wanted to pay somebody to install it, it would be about 33.3 years. So I recommend, if you're putting in a solar system, to put it in yourself. The ROI will be a lot sooner. Next slide. And this is just a zoomed in photo of what the site would be right there. And this is the first drawing of the house. This is the westward facing wall towards the ocean. And that is all windows. You got the rain catch system, the solar panel, and then you got the kitchen, dining room, spiral staircase going up to the bedroom, and the living room down there. And then this is the roof view. You got the rain catch system, and then the solar panels. And this is kind of faintly drawn, but this is the whole plan view. This is the backyard. You can see the garden, the path. That's the wind turbine there. And you probably weren't able to see on the Google Maps, but it looked like there was like a little bit of like a pond or something there, or it could have just been a shadow, but there's a pond there, and don't want to move that because I don't want to harm any possible habitat or life that's growing in there. And yeah, next slide. And those are my sources.
Great job.